in case you've never seen one of my weekly reports before, yay. This is to offer some clarity and guidance to assist us in navigating the energy of these next few days from the heart center to align us with our highest vibrational reality. And here the cards come. They're flying out. So I want some guidance. Okay. I have another deck. So I'm going to bring that one out too. All right, here goes. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Okay, beautiful. Oh, okay. You guys ready? Beautiful. We're going to be having some epiphanies this week. They're going to bring us back into our center. So I want you to go with the energies of the lessons for this week. Go with it. If you find yourself in a place where you're not able to take control of circumstances, the parts of you that want to hold on tight, they will not be facilitated. So go with the energies right now, which are asking you to be in flow. Being in the flow, I'm in the flow of the universe. What this implies is that there's always this co-creation energy going around all the time, guiding us, leading us, destiny, the energy of destiny, leading us and guiding us in one way or another. And we really have no control over that, how destiny is leading us and guiding us. We have control over how we perceive things and the quality that we perceive things with. And that is magical power. Another card that came out, and it came out in the reverse, but I want to read it in the upright. It's Revealing Radiance. My light illuminates the world. And that came out right after this one, the Being in the Flow card. So what it feels like for me is the energy for these next 4 days, 5 days. We are going to be able to release control on some things that have really been stressing us out, that we've been hanging on to. First of all, we're going to be able to realize that we've been kind of holding on too tight to some things, something that's not working out, things that aren't working out, things that feel like they're blocked or hitting a dead end. It's actually because you're just holding on too tight. Once you release a little bit, once you trust that the way that you are kind of aggressively dominating it, it's actually draining your life force energy. So it's draining you a little bit. Being in the flow is going to give you access to way more life force energy, way more chi than you were previously working with. Revealing radiance. You're going to start to bloom. You're going to start to shine. Your vibration is going to start to raise because you're not so freaking worried about things. Now, I know that's general, but this is a general reading for the collective, so I don't want to get too specific. I want this to actually be for everyone. So the first thing I want you to think of is when you find everything in your life this week in resistance, you're at a dead end or you're blocking, turn your awareness inward and notice where you might be holding on too tight. Where do you have an unhealthy need for control over something, especially if it's the actions of another person or the outcome of a situation that has to do with another person or another place? You don't have control over the outcome because it's not just you. Like, I have control kind of over the outcome of like what happens when I do my hair because it's me working on me. But I can't work on the universe. So, my loves, trust that in doing the uncomfortable thing of releasing the need for control over these situations when they present themselves to you, it's going to give you a chance to shine a little brighter. Your vibration is going to raise. You're going to get access to new energy because it's not being drained through that control mechanism anymore. That extra energy that you have, it's going to feed you. You're going to vibe higher. Your vibration lifts. And suddenly you have access to new ideas. You'll get access to new perspectives and ways to view this thing that's stressing you out, that's blocked or not working out. So if you want a solution, if you can't find a solution this week, chances are you're holding on a little too tight. So take a step back, try and regain some of your own light energy. Because if it's blocked, it means the universe doesn't want you to have an idea in that vibration. If it's blocked, the universe doesn't want you to make a decision in that vibration. And the universe wants you to raise your vibration and return to your center in a more high vibrational potential way. And then the universe wants you to have the idea there. The universe doesn't want you to make a low vibrational creation. So if things feel uncomfortable, that's okay. That's really valid, powerful info that can guide us towards where we might be holding on to tight this week. And then the next two cards, Otter Spirit, you are never alone. And Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. So as your light starts to shine, as your vibration starts to raise, as you face challenges this week head on, understanding that the one party that you can really work on is yourself, and how you need things to go a certain way, and how you kind of have expectations that you project onto your external environment, expecting other people, places, and things to do what you want, but like, you're not taking destiny into account. And there's so much that we don't know. That's a mystery to us on purpose, because it's so amazing and dazzling when we have an epiphany. Oh, it's such a good feeling. So worth it. So worth the mystery. Every time you come upon an uncomfortable situation, release control in the way that you need it to work out. And trust that if you can raise your vibration and let yourself just like feed yourself a little bit, new ideas will come, new ways to view it, and things won't seem so uncomfortable. Asking for help is necessary sometimes. Sometimes we got to ask for help. Sometimes we have no one to ask for help, literally, physically. We don't know who to ask. And it's in those moments that we feel very alone that we should always go to Spirit. Where even if you don't believe in God, you go to Spirit. You go to your own soul within you, which is expansive and much larger than your own self. And it expands beyond dimensions. And it's you. It's the storage of yourself. It's you. It feels like home. So anytime you're in an uncomfortable circumstance this week, one, you're going to be assessing, okay, what am I holding on too tight for? What kind of controlling projection am I putting out there, trying to determine what the future is to make it the way I want it to be, when I believe in the universe and destiny, and I'm trying to have things unfold naturally and organically. It's like we've got the right mindset, but we haven't really been acting on it. When you connect to your center, you're going to connect back. When you connect to your center as a result of allowing yourself to be in the flow and to release that need to control the outcomes of things so much. If you're here, if you've made it to a circumstance, to a situation, to something, if you're there, that's why I say if you're here, work with it. Shine. Do your best. Do your thing. If you're here, work with it. And be in the moment and do stuff. You know, like work with what you got. Don't spend so much time trying to control the outcome of things. Thank you, my love. Oh, thanks. Love the love in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. So you start to feel your energy flowing, right? You're inside yourself. You're going to feel the love of your own self and your inner self kind of show you memories of the past randomly this week. You're going to have these visions like, oh, I just remembered something that happened when I was 7, when I was 17, when I was 27. I just had this memory of this thing that happened. This memory just popped up. Whenever a random memory pops up this week, it's because that's the universe or that's your spirit wanting to align you with a solution that's going to help you in that very moment. Anytime a random memory of the past pops up this week, understand that that random memory has important data for you that's going to actually help you find solutions and help you open your mind to perceive more like resources and opportunities for what we're dealing with in the present moment. The Elephant Spirit card comes up, the learn from the past energy. That's what's influencing me to give this message right now. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. And then what Spirit is telling me is the message with Otter Spirit, you are never alone, is predominantly about understanding that you are always in community with your spirit. And you are always, 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 always in community with your spirit. And you always, always, always have someone there for you because you have your spirit. That's really important. just got a whole bunch of light codes out. I know because now I feel a sense of relief, like I got a weight off my shoulders, so that's how I know I got light codes out. Hey Michael, yay! Oh, I'm so glad. I'm gonna make a new Spotify playlist too, soon. It's being curated. Okay, so I'd like to conclude this message now. Take a deep breath. This week, you'll find yourself being forced to exist more presently in the flow. The flow is always happening. Sometimes you're very connected with the divine and with your center, and so it feels like you're, on the cutting edge of the flow. And that's kind of how I love to be. I love to be kind of predicting the very soon future and like being on the cutting edge of the flow. I feel like the universe is guiding me, but I feel like I'm intuitively tapping in and trying to like stay sharp with it. But everyone's not like me, and so I have to remember that when I give these messages. How I feel like it's going to happen for the collective is uncomfortable situations are going to present themselves to you, so that you are faced with the challenge of understanding that what you're hoping was going to happen might not happen. And can you handle that? Because what if it's better than you thought it could be? And I think that's the real thing here, is we focus so much on wanting to control the outcome because we think we visualize the best possible outcome. I know what's best. It's going to be real uncomfortable when the universe tries to dazzle you and reveal radiance to you if you are like upset. How dare radiance be revealed to me? How dare my light illuminate the world? We want that. We want that. We want that. So, as you release the need for things to go a certain way and embrace more how you are enjoying the moment, well, I'm here. However it's going, I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna work with it with as much love as I can in a way that it produces as much enjoyment for this memory and experience as I can. I'm here. Okay, how can I produce an energy of making this a memory that I'm not gonna regret? How can I imbue this moment with my integrity and my character and my spirit so that I plant a seed of light on a random moment in my day of discomfort? I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. I hope you feel inspired, because I freaking love you guys and I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you. You're never alone. And if you've got family and friends around you, people who love you, who want to uplift you and support you, I just want to remind you that there's nothing wrong with setting boundaries with people that you've known forever. Every day I'm a new me. Every day I know myself better. Every day I have more information accumulated from the universe and from my own life experiences. And so every day I'm more intelligent. And if your family, your friends love you, then they'll understand. You know what? That's not a topic that I want to talk about at all while we're here. Are you guys okay with that, right? Because that's not something I want to talk about at all. That's a boundary. That should be okay. A smile saying, I'm not talking about that tonight. Actually, I'm not. But how's your dog? That's a boundary. If they love you, they'll respect that. That's a message for someone specific or for some specific people there, because that kind of just came in. So you are never alone. Your spirit is always here with you. Also, I'm here for you. I freaking love you. And there's a whole community of people online. If you ever need immediate help, if you're ever going through something, I think that if you take a deep breath and connect into your center, your spirit will tell you who that is. Your spirit will tell you who that is, and you should reach out and listen to your intuition. Your soul is so highly intuitive. There is someone in your life. The universe would not put you in a circumstance where you need someone and there's no one. The universe will not fuck you over in that way. If you find yourself at a dead end this week, please remember, you don't have control of how it's going to turn out. So just embrace the now moment and stop trying to teleport into the future to manipulate that. Embrace the now moment, and it won't be a manipulation. It'll just be living. You've been through so much. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. You've been through so much. It's a lot. And now we're here, chock full of information, chock full of life experience, and we got to trust that we are capable of going about things differently now. We want to trust that we're capable of interacting with reality like it really is heaven on earth, so that we can continue to manifest and produce more heaven on earth. We got to trust that we've been through enough, that finally when we go about this next leg of our life, these next days of our week, that we're not going to respond the way we did last week or the month before or the year before, especially as the holiday approaches. We have been through so much this year. We have been fully pressurized and compressed from coal to diamond. And we are diamonds, my loves. We are shining. We are crystalline. Our light is illuminating, so don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. And when you feel like shit, you're probably resisting it. You're probably not even in your body. You're probably trying to exist in the future or the past or, an alternate timeline. Get right here. Take deep breaths. Feel how it feels in your body. Because sometimes also, tangent, Spirit says if your stomach hurts, it's going to be harder to be in your integrity because you're going to be kind of in survival mode. So take care of yourself, okay? Take care of yourself. If you want to be in your integrity, especially if you're in an environment that might be emotionally stressful, take care of yourself. If you have a headache and you get it in the middle of a conversation, that could be the universe trying to save your ass to get you to exit the conversation. Your physical body will communicate with you, and I want you to listen to that this week, okay? Hey, my loves. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to this message. I'm actually just closing it out, but thank you for sharing with me that it resonates. That means so much to me. It means so much to my human. Happy Monday. I'm sending you so much love. Just kind of connecting into the energies and seeing if there's anything else I want to say. Let's just do a conclusion, shall we? Being in the flow. This week, there is a specific energy that is a trajectory. It is a forceful wind gust. It is a river. It's got a flow. It's got a, what's the word? Undertow. The undertow is going to take you. But if you're aware, when it first starts to hit you, if you're aware of the tugs of destiny, you won't hold on so tight. And you'll let it move you, and you'll surf. And you will navigate. And you will be able to process things because you're understanding that things aren't the way you thought they should be, but we got to be open to see what is going to reveal. What will be revealed? What is going to reveal itself to us? Being in the flow. And understanding and not being surprised when you feel amazing once you release that control. There is going to be heart chakra openings for some of us, if they haven't already happened. And it's just this feeling of brightness emanating from the top of your torso, from your center. It's a feeling that I hope I can resonate light codes for or be an example of in one way or another, because I truly feel like it's one of my favorite sensations in being a light body activated human, is the feeling of heart chakra energy, of heart-centered love light exuding out of my fucking being. It feels delicious, and I want that for you. I really do. Because I like it. I like it. I like it. I tap into it by feeling in deep, deep, deep love with my soul, in deep gratitude for my soul and how my soul holds me and helps me and fuels me, and understanding that my soul is connected to the divine. And so that I'm never alone, because within me exists a portal to the divine, and whatever you believe the divine is, the fact that we can get access to it and receive new information is just freaking dope. You are new, and we're in a new time. We're in a new physical plane, and we exist in new vibratory resonances. So, old patterns, old experiences, old people from your past might show up this week. But what's great is they might all hold the energy of the past, but you hold the energy of new. And you determine what that energy is. Like my message last week, we wield our free will to determine the quality of our energy. We wield our free will by deciding our attitude. We wield our free will by choosing to tune our frequency, by choosing how we will perceive a particular situation. And that determines whether it will be super high vibrational and full of ideas, or more low vibrational and feeling blocked and resisted. So, let your past memories, especially the bad memories that come up, remind you of courses you've already passed. things you've already experienced, levels you've already won. You've already won a lot of levels. You've already like completed those. So when new levels present themselves this week and remind you of the old level, you're like, oh, let me navigate this, especially consciously, because I don't want my body to think it's repeating a memory of the past. I want my body to have the experience of breaking these psyche patterns by being in an experience that feels like a memory, but it's real life, and consciously navigating and acting in a more conscious and more evolved, authentic way. What that does to the psyche, it just causes such a gorgeous shift, and it really is paradigm shifting for life experience. And I find that after those kind of very paradigm shifting experiences, the same old hang-ups just don't bother me anymore. And I want that for you. And so I really hope that these light codes I shared in this reading have been helpful for you. I really hope I transmitted this light in a way that you can receive, because it means so much to me for you to get to experience this feeling. So I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful week. And I'll be back a little later in the week, okay? If this resonated, share it with a friend. Let's raise the vibe of everyone. Oh, I love you guys. Talk to you later.